Well, new tonight at 10, education was at the forefront during a town hall meeting tonight in Columbus. State leaders, educational leaders, and concerned residents all came out to discuss ways to strengthen and improve the educational system in the Magnolia State. Our Quentin Smith was at that forum this evening. He now joins us live in the studio with more. Hey, Quentin.
Yes, Scott, as we all know, education is vital to our community and state, and that was evident by the huge crowd of lawmakers, educators, and concerned parents who were on hand tonight. Now, many concerning topics were discussed, topics that lawmakers say they're now going to work on and discuss during the upcoming session to continue moving the state in the right direction. Firearms on school campuses, retaining teachers, and early childhood education. These were just a few of the many concerning topics that came to the forefront when discussing ways to improve the state's educational system.
We're actually moving forward, probably in some people's opinion at a snail pace, but our direction is up. District 39 State Representative Jeff Smith was one of the lawmakers on the panel during the forum. He credits the accountability from educators and the quality of education that's currently being provided as a few of the strengths in the state's educational system. However, Smith admits there's still more work to be done. In particular, he says he would like to see the number of state tests get reduced. In fact, when the new legislative session rolls around, Smith says there are already plans to eliminate one of those tests. Well, it's a history exam that was set up many years ago by a group that is really no longer in existence, but it is something probably needs to be eliminated, and there may be other tests, but that's one particular test, a history achievement test. We'll probably do away with it.
We stand in a ready position, not a movement position in my perspective, and I'm waiting for us to get to that movement through education instead of just waiting and seeing what happens.
District 38 Representative Sheck Taylor was also on the panel and has a background in education. He believes giving teachers a pay raise could also help with improvements.
We got to get that up. We got to make sure that teachers are valued and appreciated and that they actually are paid for the job that they do. Sometimes they're counselors in the classroom, sometimes they're nurses in the classroom, sometimes they're educators, and even gun control came up, so sometimes they're protectors. So we have to make sure that they are getting valued through their pay for the job that they do.
Taylor says the state should also come up with creative ways to fully fund education, adding it'll take more than just the revenue coming in from the lottery.
We have to just look at the overall funding of it. Right now, the only amendment that was able to get into that lottery bill was anything above $80 million. It's going to be tough. It's going to be tough to get above that $80 million. So whether or not that was a good amendment, it stands to be seen. But hopefully, and it's my thought that it should have been included in a very genuine interest in the beginning and not an afterthought with one single amendment.
Now, Smith and Taylor both agree that teachers do in fact need and deserve pay raises. Smith says when the upcoming session rolls around, lawmakers have money already set aside to grant teachers those pay raises.